Hey, folks! I was decided to do a little bit of Felon Radio last night or tonight since last night's didn't quite go as I would have wanted it to. Um, Shit happens. I was actually having a hard time deciding exactly what I want to do because there was some stuff I wanted to get done in STO, and at the same time I wanted to work on my tabletop game. But it looks like I'm going to do a little bit of STO, and I might drag you along to talk about the tabletop. I might not. If you haven't caught it, and I guess you probably haven't unless you've actually been watching, um, we discovered Roll 20 after some shitty weather a couple weeks ago. We decided we were tired of having to completely cancel for shitty weather. So I did my first Roll 20 game last week, and it was very well received, and I had a lot of fun with it. Um, yeah, we're going to keep it up. Now it's a matter of when are we going to run the next one, and I don't have an answer for that yet. But I don't know. It's kind of like getting back to my roots, getting back more into the tabletop D&D shit. I don't necessarily know if it's a great idea or not. I just don't. Like it could be a completely horrible and what am I thinking unhealthy idea. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna try it. Wow. They did not improve the interface by making that crap keep popping up. If I wanted to collect those rewards, I'd have collected those rewards. I do not have the bridge officer space nor the inventory space to deal with that shit right now. Stop it. Um, so if you follow what's going on in STO right now, um, our friends at Perfect World Cryptic are abandoning the Foundry. Um, Geez, in less than a month. I am among those people that are really fucking unhappy about this. I understand. I do understand why they're doing it. I get what they say. I actually believe what they say to an extent. That extent ends with why are they continuing to give us crappy ass reskin content when they could be refocusing efforts on repairing what's wrong with the foundry, building it from scratch if they had to. But no, we're going to continue to get reputation tiers and queues that no one fucking wants to do that are just reskins of previous content. It's very frustrating. Um, I really think that I don't think there's much more they can put into the game. They're going to start focusing on the discovery stuff. Not a fan of discovery, which if you caught any of the review videos, you'll know. And if you haven't, take a look at the YouTube channel and find my discovery discussions, and you'll hear it. Which is kind of ironic because the missions this guy has to do are the discovery missions, and they were kind of fluffy, but at least they were new content. Unless you played Age of Discovery with an Age of Discovery character, in which case not only was it not new content, it was shamelessly reskinned the exact same tutorial as 2409 Starfleet. I mean, they didn't even attempt, other than one or two little plot points and some graphic changes. They didn't even attempt to disguise the fact that it was the same damn tutorial. And I don't mean the same tutorials and this is going to teach you how to do. No, it's the same fucking plot. It's, you're assigned to a ship, you're attacked by Klingons. The Klingons capture the captain. The captain orders you to fire on his comm badge while the Klingon ship is cloaked. You get back to Stardock. Stardock says, "Hey, congratulations. We think even though you're just a fucking ensign, you're in command." It's the same shit, and that's frustrating. Really frustrating. The Mirror of Discovery is the current chapter. Yeah, gotta love this. Oh, look, it's our newest info stuff. Each one's got two fucking missions. Come on, guys. I mean, way back here, Klingon. Look at all that. Look at all that. Oh, and by the way, they took what were the best missions in these categories and removed them for retooling, and really didn't kind of do anything with them, and they're gone. Um, the mission with the Guardian of Forever, the mission where you go back and rescue the Enterprise itself, gone. And I just have a horrible fear that when they put them back in, it's going to be discovered. Um, I just I'm concerned about the future of the game. I'm concerned whether the game has much more of a future. Although, you know what? I dropped a lifetime membership on it at launch. I'd been playing the beta, and I can't complain about the money I spent because, good lord, here I am, almost 10 years later. It's not, it's been up for 9 years this past year, and I've been playing it for 10 years because I played it in the beta. I don't know if you can hear the bad movie on in the background, but I got a bad movie on in the background. I usually do stuff with background. So anyway, let's stop freaking whining here. Um, it wants me to do. What the hell does it want me to do? It wants me to do Task Force Age of Discovery, which actually, funny enough, is kind of a fun mission. Um, I don't see it. Am I fucking blind, or did they? I wonder if they took it down. Wouldn't that be oh, it's because I'm set up for high-end missions, and I bet this is a. No, I still don't see it. Anyway, I guess I'm going to do a mission that takes place in the past. I better go get my temporal light cruiser. You see how I'm dressed, right? Right down to the cheesy '60s mustache. Yeah, right down to the cheesy '60s mustache. Borderline porn stash. Alright, so what is the ship's name? The Valiant. Ready, the Valiant. Now, about that queue. I really don't see it. That's crazy.
Sign on for the defense of Starbase 1, Tap.
Oh, is that. Could that be why I don't see it? It's called Defensive Starbase 1. There it is. Bingo, bango, bongo. But I know perfectly well what's going to come down to is no one's doing the damn queues. They've got so many queues that are just clones of the others. The only ones you're getting done are the ones that give you your choice of marks. And like, almost none of the ground. Actually, that's not true. Last time I played the queues, Colony Invasion popped twice for me. And you know what? That was one of my favorite. There's something I don't understand. Um, why the featured episodes are now separate from the storyline when they used to be part of the storyline. They made sense as part of the storyline. Get off my lawn. We've always been a small fleet. There's ever only really been four of us on at a time, any given moment. But I'm excited because we're finally, preparing the fourth tier starbase upgrade. I don't know how many freaking years after the starbase upgrade started, or the starbase holdings. We have too many holdings too. We can't keep focus on anything.
Listen up. The war has not been going well for the Federation, and the Klingons are advancing to our position.
Anyone care if I actually listen to her? You don't? Good. That's a design. That is a Constitution class starship.
Here they come.
But yeah, that is the tier 6 Connie. I think the day it came out, I grabbed the packs and got it within about the fourth try. I let my wife do it. Let my wife open up the packs. Because if something's going to get won, she'll friggin' win it. I love that of her. Oh, that was just wonderful. Whee!
Reading some heavy at the evacuation ship is launching.
Hey, there's a Romulan. When the Romulan expansion came out, a shocking amount of years ago, I remember how many people started playing Romulans. It was a surprisingly inordinate amount. See, I should be able to target him. Target him. Get close. And drop a engineering team on him. That went really well so far. It's a lot of cannon fire.
The Klingons are regrouping again. Get into position to prepare for the next assault.
That's a whole lot of cannon fire. I'm guessing the Klingons aren't going to fare well against this.
Here come the Klingon battleships. Keep fighting. Evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Oh, I just took a smacking. Okay. So what should we talk about as I pound on Klingons? Silly, silly Klingons. All right.
That'll hold them off. For now.
Fleet marks, please.
How much longer we can keep up with this?
I guess one of the big things to talk about is did you see the new Avengers trailer? Looks very good. I'm excited for that. Um, I am also, as always, excited to make fun of the people who are, bemoaning Captain Marvel.
Excellent work. Hopefully, you have a better understanding of the kinds of pressures that the Federation faces.
It's actually quite amusing listening to them howl in anger about Captain Marvel. Ooh, the scary female superhero. Oh no, a powerful blonde Avenger that's not part of the Chris Collective. It's pathetic, but to be threatened by a comic book character on the screen who has been a comic book character probably since sometime around I was born. It's just fucking silly. But what they should have mentioned in the trailer is giant goddamn spoiler ahead. Because there's a giant goddamn spoiler in it. Although I've never been one to buy into the spoiler culture, and I kind of give a hard time to some of the folks who do. Oh my god, it's a spoiler. Okay, deal. I don't know when the hell I finished an Endeavor. I'm not gonna complain. 'Cause, hey, look, more fleet marks. Be nice if there's some the lithium in that. And honestly, it's not that much of a spoiler if you have any concept of how comic books work. It's not that big of a spoiler. But okay, we'll go with it. There's a giant goddamn spoiler in the Infinity War trailer. Sad but true. Sad but true. And I won't say what it is because I'm not that kind of a prick. Um, but I was surprised with the tension they were trying to build that they let on. Um, I don't know what their plans are. I don't know what their plans are with Infinity War. I know how it went down in the comic book because I was a comic book nerd. I'm sure that shocks the shit out of everybody watching. Um, I was definitely a giant freaking comic book nerd. Giant comic book nerd. Not so much anymore, and that's solely because comic books continue to get stunningly expensive while offering the exact same stories over and over again. Can't, I don't know. I think I stopped reading comic books around the same time I started LARPing. Not a coincidence. Not even a remote coincidence. Because LARPing is stunningly expensive for a hobby. And I guess I'm glad I did it most days. Some days, no. But I guess I'm glad I did it most days. Um, it's the tabletop game I'm running while we're in transit. I'll show it to you. The tabletop game I'm running is based on the LARP my wife and I ran. And let's get that up here. And if you are a game writer or game runner, I cannot recommend this website more. Um, hmm. um, so right there, that's the campaign. It's got almost all of the LARP data in it, plus the new tabletop data. Um, shit I gotta write yet, other shit that I have written, shit that's ready to go. And now I'm running two teams. I'm running the team that I normally play with, who are trying to finish the puzzle that started 10 years ago. And I've got another team that was what started as we're going to play a Roll20 game. Who wants to help me test this? It's going to be a one shot. To by the end of the game, I enjoyed myself so much, and they enjoyed themselves so much, I can't possibly cut it down to one game. I think I would get beaten upon the head and neck if I ran it down to one game. And I take that as the compliment it is, and it's a giant fucking compliment to me. Um, it reminds me I still can write. Pavo Research Center. Oh, Pavo, yes, the living planet.
The storm is creating spatial disturbances throughout the system. If
That's
we
voice is
analyze
Vic
their
Mignogna.
patterns,
Vic,
we might be
I
able to
don't actually know how to pronounce Vic's last name. Star Trek Continues. Look it up on YouTube. He does a better Kirk, almost does a better Kirk than Shatner.
Initial scans are picking up clouds of ionized subspace radiation and chronometric particles. Unlikely. I suspect it is one of the Starfleet navigation buoys placed throughout the system. However, the ionization of subspace is warping and distorting the sensors.
Also, beyond the Scabbard site I just showed you, if you haven't looked at Roll20 and you're a gamer, look at Roll20. It's really versatile. And even if you don't have remote players, it's ridiculously handy. Well, I made that ship squat, didn't I?
As I suspected,
It's ridiculously handy in its mapping and combat organization. It's just an awesome storytelling aid.
the navigational buoys here are configured to broadcast a message.
I don't need to listen to all that. I've got a lot of old Dungeons and Dragons books. I mean, check that out. That is a module that was written in the UK in 1981. I've owned it since about 1985, 1986. It's being remade for 5th edition. It was a first edition AD&D module. It's being remade. Its entire series is being remade. And I plan on running it in 3.5 because, I don't feel like buying a whole new set of books. And if you saw the amount of 3.5 books I had, you'd understand that. I still think 3.5 is a really good system. I don't know why. Well, no one. Well,
The planet Pavo is a protected reserve. Access is prohibited.
did I really name a ship after Jacques de Molay?
I have detected something.
Wow.
amiss. Sensors show the formation uncertain.
I am a nerd. No one in their right damn mind saw the point behind 4th edition. Damien Sadie, who is that? Damien's. Oh, it's James. Oh my God, he hasn't been on in a while. I wonder if he's even in the fleet these days. I'll tell you after the cutscene. I do like the cutscenes. Oh look, it's the Discovery. It's the ISS Discovery. Ooh, Mirror Universe, because that's not lazy writing. That's some JJ-esque shit right there. It's a lot of Klingons. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of Klingons. I'm not even sure what all my abilities do anymore. A little bit of Artax maneuver there, boys and girls. Out of the way of that fucking battleship.
Recognition scanning. The Crossfield-class vessel is not transmitting a Starfleet recognition signal. Sensor analysis confirmed. It is the ISS Discovery. From the
Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Speaking for myself and my loyal crew, thank you. I am Captain Sylvia Tilly, and I officially declare our intent to seek asylum.
Clearly, this is going to take a little getting used to. I'm not entirely. I'm sure the science behind. Excellent. I'll have to tell my chief of security.
sensors indicate life signs in the vicinity. Reading.
Welcome to the ISS Discovery. Yeah, no. I'm afraid Patel has been relieved of command. Our captain is weak. And you?
Oh well. Mirror universe. So predictable.
Oh, we're transmitting. Hello. Welcome aboard the Discovery. As you can see, things have become a bit more complicated. It seems that some of my crew have decided that now is the perfect time. Yes. As if the Klingon boarding part. I see. Fine to tell. You should.
Okay. Played this mission originally on launch when it launched.
Sounds like our guest
Well,
got a warm
super fucking bugged. You forget just how impressive ambush is until you do what I just did. I melted that guy. So yeah, we did. I did attempt a Felon Radio last night. Did Bridge Crew in VR. It ran okay for about the first hour, and then the buffer overflowed, the encoder buffer, and everything went to hell. And I had the frame rate and the bit rate pretty low. So I got a lot of tweaking to do on that before it becomes a feature. But hey, the first hour streamed really good. I just haven't put it up on YouTube yet, but it is available. It is available on my mixer here. And hello, whoever joined it is watching. How are you? Leave, say hi. Let me know you were here. As you can see, I'm doing the Mirror of Discovery content in STO. I'm not a huge Discovery fan, but I find these graphically attractive at the very least. And wow, in my playing around with my abilities, I lost a couple people. Oh shit. Oh shit. Injury. Oh, there's people here. Where's my security team? There they are. Really? That's usually how it goes for me. I hit the last really good abilities right in time for the fight to be over.
Charles, I'm guessing you're the one the captain sent me to meet. I make it a habit. I'm not surprised. It'll take more than Klingons and
Bye, person who was watching.
not a problem.
Wish you'd actually left a comment, because I know you're there. I can see you. I think it's kind of funny. You got this Discovery Era Mirror Universe flunkies. Oh shit, that's a lot of Discovery Mirror Universe flunkies. Well, ball sack. Can we get out of that, please? Thank you. Melt the man. Discovery Era Universe Mirror Universe flunkies against some guys dressed in TOS uniforms. Using, I think it's an anti-proton minigun. Oh, that was frequency mod. Hey, can we get... Thank you. Oh, that reminds me. No cover shield.
Let's get to the bridge.
Okay. We're gonna get to the bridge.
Watch your corners.
I suppose I should stop looking back at the TV at the moment, huh?
No quarter, no prisoners. Attack!
Oh, flunkies. Yes. Ambush.
Give me a second to get this field down.
Get the field down. One of the funniest
We're reading the loss of security fields. Some good news. I'm afraid the Klingon.
One of the funniest cutscenes of the entire game series is coming up.
I hear Klingon disruptors up ahead. You ready for anything?
I see Klingons up ahead. I'm ready for anything. I will be in 2 seconds. When I can do ambush! Portal fire. Portal fire. Plasma fire. Whatever the fuck this is. So, what's my favorite content, you might wonder, in the game? Well, that's hard to say. I liked the older missions. I like the Klingon War missions a lot.
The Klingon kind. Specific evac. I recommend.
And
Probably cracked Ruffman's code. Idiot.
in the new, hey, look, there's people coming around the corner. Out of the new stuff, I like the Gamma Quadrant stories. The Herc. Well, the Herc were a giant pain in the ass, but I like the stories. And I think DS9 was probably among my favorite of the shows. Odo certainly was probably my favorite character. So when you heard Odo say we have to talk, that was pretty cool. I liked that introduction. I loved the whole bit with Odo. I loved Quark in that. So Quark is a fun character. Garrick is an awesome character, and so is Bashir. It's too bad they couldn't have had O'Brien. And I understand why they didn't have Avery Brooks, because from what I'm told, that dude has lost his fucking marbles. Whoop, 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 whoop. So, Discovery era Klingons. I struggled with exactly what they reminded me of until fairly recently. I realized I thought they were, reminded me of the Sid and Marty Krofft Land of the Lost Slee Stack. And then it hit me. They're not quite that. They are a cross between that. They're what happens when a Slee Stack fucks a Tolkien orc. And a great apologies to Mary Chieffo, who was probably the main Klingon in the show. I don't know her personally, but I am very good friends with a cousin of hers.
We'll breach. You go high, I'll go low.
But I just, I can't do it. So, sorry, Mary. But I imagine I'm no great loss for you, so. I'm not the target audience. Also not paying for CBS All Access. It has often been pointed out to me that Star Trek canon is a nebulous thing to begin with, but I'm definitely, the eras have a certain look. And where this era sits, the Klingons should not look like this.
Nicely done. Got it.
Do 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 do. Cutscene. Best cutscene in the game.
Face to face at last.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these assholes?
Language!
That right there cracks me up.
Ugh, cursing. Such a filthy habit.
She'd hate me then.
You did well against the Mutineers. They weren't fond of my decision to seek asylum, I'm afraid. While unpleasant, it is better than the fate we left behind. In our universe, Pavo is a cruel, deadly entity. Being sent to that system is a death sentence. And sent there we were. I suppose an enemy decided it was time for me to retire. Permanently. But enough about that. Let's get down to business, shall we? First and foremost, I have no interest in hostilities with your government. I meant what I said.
Anyone believe that? Didn't fucking think so.
I do. The mutiny was unfortunate. I'm fortunate you were here to deal with the problem.
Why, you are right to say so, Captain. It won't happen again.
See to it that it doesn't. I'd hate to replace you, Chief, but I will if I have to. Next steps are to get my vessel back in working order before those Klingons come back to finish us off. Now that's not going to be easy. I'm down a chief engineer, the power grid is a shambles, we have multiple hull breaches, and we're nowhere near battle ready. Our shields are down. If the Klingons don't get us, it's only a matter of time before the ion storm start a diagnostic on the shield emitters. I'll start to recalibrate the main deflector.
But I'm not an engineer.
Klingons! All hands! Repel boarders!
Kill everyone, but the captain is mine.
Didn't need those shields, right? How the hell do they have shields? Even in the mirror universe, the shields were not.
In position! Recalibrate it now!
Whatever. We're the only ones in the ship that have shields.
Bed roaches. Get off my ship!
Oh well, still better than JJ Trek shit. Look back in the on the YouTube channel. Look back in past Felon Radios. I was quite pleased the night I got to say that JJ Trek was dead.
Vessels decloaking.
Captains should be on their own ship in the heat of battle. Go. Thank you. If we survive this, I look forward to repaying.
Yeah, I'm sure she looks forward to repaying us. I'm sure.
I do not know how we came to be here in the future.
I don't know how you came to be here either. How'd you get off Middle Earth and the land of the lost?
There is nothing complex about it. I mean to
Bum 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 bum. Launch fighters. I forget when Tachyon Pulse became.
They're headed toward Pop.
Of course they are. Launch more fighters. Yeah, I'm not sure when Taki. Whoa, getting hurt. Oh, there it is.
Discovery has lowered your shield.
Oh, it's one of those damn battleships. Call for help. Call for help. Call for help. Damn it.
I'm command now. Discovery.
Reading numerous Klingon vessels decloaking.
There is no fucking way 150-year-old Klingon vessels should be tearing this ship apart. Those guys have got some fucking 25th century technology on them. It might also be that there's so many of them, but no, man, this is bull. Oh, yeah. This is what happens when you overbalance something. Although, why do I have a feeling I've got some decent shit on this ship. Oh. We're just gonna pretend I didn't show you that shield. Honestly, some of what's happening to me right now is one of the reasons I prefer cruisers. They run like TOS Klingons.
Based on what the sensors reported earlier, years we were hit by something.
I don't like red in my ledger. You saved my ship, so I spared yours. This time. Next time I won't be so sentimental. Did you get your
Curse your sudden and inevitable betrayal.
What I have to gain here is pretty obvious. Everything. Pavo's reach is insane. I'm the one calling the shots here. And I'm pretty sure I told you to get lost or get wrecked. So who's the insane one again? Me? Or the lunatic staring defiantly down the barrel of the ultimate weapon?
I'm reading an energy signature on the surface of Pavo. It matches the initial blast from the
God, not much loot from that mission. Not much loot at all.
Captain Tilly's betrayal, while unfortunate, was not entirely unexpected.
To say the least.
Her use of this agonizer technology to weaponize the ecosystem of Pavo is a matter of utmost concern.
Oh look, a better shield for the ship.
Our information
Thanks, Vic. That was worth a lot of dilithium. A surprising amount of dilithium, in fact. Yeah, I must have just gotten this ship because it is not. It is not outfitted worth a dick. So, shall I do the last mission? Let me think. Yes, I might as well. I'm here, right? Going in. Last mission this guy has to do in the story.
Based on my readings, I believe the Terrans have managed to alter Parvo's song. Somehow Tilly and her crew have manipulated, I believe.
Great to hear, Vic. We're going in. Actually, I should have grabbed my Odyssey. Oh well. I do need to grow this ship up. I shouldn't have used that. Yeah, much better shield than what I was using.
I have the coordinates for the signal. The research facility has already been attacked. We must see to the welfare of the researchers, if any survive.
Hi, researchers.
Your assistance is appreciated.
Hi there, researcher.
I have recovered.
That dude did the voice of the Guardian of Forever in this game. Missed that mission.
My injuries are
We
not
are fortunate
life-threatening.
the Terrans did not. Our security, while trying. I was able to take readings of the area. There is a canyon. device there, near the crystals. Disable it to interrupt the Terran's hold on Pavo.
You used to have to be really, really careful about where you threw grenades. Because you could screw your own party up real bad. Don't need that in my inventory. I'm not in the habit of tribble farming.
We should continue before the Terrans send reinforcements. Curious. I sense something. They are attempting to communicate telepathically. Angry.
Suppose we should set the stun, huh?
Fascinating. The Terrans have used their agonizer technology to induce a state of hostility in the Pavan biosphere. It is lashing out, using its empathic powers to project its pain and rage and interest. Yes.
I think the concept of a empathic telepathic planet is interesting. I wish there'd been a little bit more lore for it. trick to the final fight with what's her nuts. Just wish I remember what the trick was.
It seems that in addition to using their agonizer technology on the planet itself,
Sneak, sneak, sneak. Anti-proton. I think that's what that is. It's an anti-proton. It's an anti-Borg anti-proton. Alright, monologue to me, Tilly.
Oh, you're good. Seriously. I sent my best to deal with you. My best. And here you are, alive and kicking.
And they're not.
Bravo!
Slow clap.
It is illogical for you to continue, Captain. Whatever you are doing to Pavo needs to end.
Ah, the famous Vulcan logic. Get it straight. Pavo and I, we're just getting started. Oh, and that part about sending my best at you? I lied.
Cannon fodder. Did you fucking summon the security escort? Get up. The hell's an ambush? Oh, I bet I know what an ambush turret is.
Why don't I give you a little taste of my big gun?
Oh, it's that one up there. Shit.
Time's up. Ready to die?
Fuck you.
disable the controls to the right before she forces Pavo to release a lethal wave of psychic energy.
Oh, now you tell me which way to go. Thanks.
An agonizer down your throat? No? You're about to.
It's It's no use. Silly, I have the high ground. Oh, wait, wrong universe. Ow, 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 balls. Ow, ow, balls.
Now this will be a real treat. For me.
Disable the controls behind the spire.
You just got to my last nerve and jumped all over it.
What the fuck? Did it really just throw me back to the beginning? Hey, motherfucker. Buck Fata. Pretty. I'm really intrigued by the concept of a planet having a psychic consciousness. Got some friends that would find that absolutely fascinating.
Well, this is definitely not how I saw this ending. You know it's only a matter of time before we beat you, right? You don't have the stomach to stop us. But we're more than capable of ending you. And I intend to make that happen.
That seems unlikely. Your campaign of terror here is over, Captain.
Oh, I'm not done yet, Vulcan. Till next time, you assholes.
Language.
Fascinating. Interesting. She has somehow used Pavo's transmitter as a long-range transporter. Tilly could be... I think we have found all we can. Maybe...
It's a level of cartoonish supervillainy.
We must find a way to return. We can use the... Indeed.
Rear shields failing. Integrity below 75%. fine by me.
The display has been updated. Agreed.
Keep those Klingon ships off us!
Drama.
This is Discovery. We're moving into position.
They better get those Klingons off our back. Otherwise, this is gonna be a real short trip.
Shields are critical! We're losing them!
Emergency power to shields. Now!
Zomot to Discovery. Prepare for transit. Probes are in position. Activating in 3, 2, 1. Engage. The ion storm has cleared. We're receiving standard readings from Pavo. It's broadcasting its song as normal. No aberrations, no distress calls. It seemed clean once the research...
Yay! As I leave my 6 fighters behind. Okay, let's get that. Let's get that into...
It will take some time to evaluate the impact of the Terran occupation of Pavo. The agonizer technology they used to manipulate the planetary biosphere was invasive and damaging. I am concerned about the effect it had
Good night, kiddo.
How that will affect future attempts at interaction on the planet. The fact that Captain...
Okie dokie. Alright, I'm going to mute just for a second. Okay, so that actually ends the story missions for this guy. Oh, more lithium. $1.5 million dilithium. $1.5 million dilithium. Holy crap. Keep saying Shepard variant. Automatically flashed to Mass Effect. I don't know why that's always such a slow load. That's an upgrade under construction. I'm fucking tired. Tired enough that unfortunately I think I'm gonna say I'm gonna log out now. But I appreciate the folks who joined in. Appreciate it more when they say hi. Gotta say hi, folks. And anyone that checks this out on the replay, and I'm gonna be throwing it into my YouTube channel. Which is, what the hell is my YouTube channel? Well, it's right there. If you do a search for Chad Moore, look for my pretty face there. I believe the channel is horrorchad at gmail.com. Ding ding. We've got some wonderful playlists for you. I've got a couple of reviews. Looking for a new RV. My $5 Friday feature, the general streams, which is where the Felon Radios are going. Some general 360 videos. This is a neat little spot here. I've got a couple of D&D games in 360 degrees. Got a couple videos of us trying out Letters from Whitechapel board game. That was a lot of fun to watch. Come in, check out that. Feel free to subscribe. beyond subscribing, leave me a comment. Let me know you were there. Let me know you popped in to say hi.
Okay, I think we have a
No
new
one's
lead.
popped in to say hi here.
Front kitchen.
We're not gonna play that because I got a little too happy about that. I sound ridiculous. Um, Beyond that, there probably will be something for $5 Friday tomorrow night. I don't know what it will be. Uh, wow, I really don't have a clue what it will be. Um, that'll probably be all you hear from me until next week. But again, I want to thank everyone for stopping in. Leave me a comment. Let me know you were here. Um, give me a like. Give me a subscribe. Just give me some love. As always, say hi. You can check me out. Check me out. I'm gonna actually log out. Facebook.com/horrorchad is one of my review sites, and I maintain a private gaming blog at www.auralive.com. That's AURALIVE.com. This is about games in general, and of course the tabletop. You go right here to the gaming blog. Read what I'm up to, read what I'm doing, read what I'm thinking. I want to thank everyone who stopped in this evening, and again, anyone who's going to stop in and say hi. But until next time, want everyone to have a great night, and if we don't speak, have a great weekend, and appreciate everybody stopping. Appreciate everybody, and good luck on your Friday.